Today we are visiting students who've been doing their consultancy project at King's College Hospital, where the students have been coming for the last 8 weeks, spending a full day every Wednesday working with colleagues from the hospital on a particular challenge. In the first term, they have a class with me where we have a lot of theory, a lot of organisational theory, a lot of political theory. What they're able to do in the consultancy module is really use that theory and apply it to real-world problems.
In short, there's a change underway in the way that the NHS funds specialised services. So these are the kind of things that only happen to sort of 1 in 100,000 patients. And so what the students have been doing is looking at what that sort of means in terms of our services and what we should be thinking about in implementing that, how we should be changing our services in order to reflect the way that's being implemented.
Consultancy nowadays has become such a huge part in any sort of sector, whether it's corporate or whether it's public policy, whether it's government. Being able to put every skill that I had into the quantitative data sets that we were able to produce was definitely a challenge, but something that you really get a lot out of.
So some of the methods that we're using to...
It was just about developing it. I thought I had strong communication skills, but it was taking it that step further where you're kind of managing the expectations of multiple people, talking to multiple different clients, and even today presenting to somebody like the CFO. I think there are so many soft skills that were learned in this that you can carry on to any industry, any field, and it would be really impactful.
What's been your takeaways from all of this?
I think I've learnt those skills that I maybe thought I had before, but I didn't necessarily have. So being able to manage expectations and potentially even deliver bad news to someone you're working with. If you can't do something that they expect you to do, it's finding out, whilst I maybe can't do that, I can reframe it and I can actually still achieve success.
Going into a job, I kind of know now how things actually work and how people interact and the formal and informal processes that work in an organisation.
The programme, and particularly this module, will give you the confidence to interact with public sector stakeholders. It will give you the underpinnings to really think about and understand better the challenges that public sector organisations are facing. And through that hard work, through that dedication, you can produce something of real value.
Are we going to see efficiency? In my undergraduate degree and this postgraduate degree, I haven't had an experience like this. We have been able to actually take control of a really large project and take ownership over real numbers, real figures, real data, and produce something tangible that's going to help the NHS, which not only does that look good for us, it's a great cause as well. So definitely I'd recommend it. I think if you want to get your hands dirty and take part in something real, then it's worth giving a go.